Hey you guys, it's Chrissy from Stitch Collective, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about my 2 favorite ways to get your PDF patterns printed. And I wanted to make this video because I really hate taping PDF patterns together, like printing it out at home and taping all the pages together. I find it really time consuming, really awkward to both like tape it together and to store it afterwards. So for the last 6 months or so, I've been exploring different ways to get your PDF patterns printed, and these are my 2 favorite. So the first one is a company in the UK called Patternsy, and they're actually my favorite for a couple of different reasons. Number one, they offer full color printing for all of their patterns, which I think is awesome. And they also print all of their patterns onto, it's not tissue paper, but it's really thin paper, essentially like just a thick tissue paper, if I'm honest. But what I really like about it is that the form is so small. Like this is the Glebe pants by Muna and Broad, but like this is a pretty big pattern because it's a pants pattern, and it folds up this small. And so for me personally, I have a really tiny sewing space. So having a pattern that can store as small as possible is really important to me. So I love this. And then typically I will wait and print like 3 or 4 patterns at a time because the shipping can be a little bit expensive since it's coming from the UK. And then the other thing that I would note is that honestly, the website is a little bit confusing to navigate versus some of the other places that I've looked at, but they do have some tutorials. So if it's your first time ordering, I would recommend reading through their tutorial before you start adding your files to the checkout, and that does make it a little bit easier. And then the next website that I want to talk about is based in the US, and it's PDFplotting.com. And I really like these, or this company, when I need something fast. So they print theirs on copy shop paper, like a thick plotter paper that's 36 inches wide. And I like this because they offer color print or black and white. They have quick shipping. Their website's really easy to navigate. They also offer a tutorial, but it's honestly like way easier to use than the Patternsy website. And since I'm in the US and they're also in the US, the shipping is quick and it's pretty inexpensive. The thing that I don't like about this is I don't like having to store the rolls of paper. This is really similar in size to a taped together like home printed PDF. And so for me with a small space, it's just too much. And I also find it a little bit more awkward to use when you have to unroll it. Because unlike the folded up tissue paper, this kind of slides all over the table and it curls up on itself. And it's just, for me, more awkward to use. But again, if I'm in a hurry and I know that I need to have like high quality paper at an affordable price, then I definitely go for PDF plotting. If you hate taping PDF patterns as much as I do, I hope you found these 2 options helpful. If you have a place you love getting your PDF patterns printed, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking to check out new places. Thanks, you guys.